I'm literally in Edinburgh right now.
Welcome to my Scotland vlog. This trip was so special for me. First of all, it was my first time ever in Scotland, which was honestly such a dream trip. And secondly, it was my 21st birthday, the literal minute that we touched down in Scotland. As a massive reader and Harry Potter fan, I have always wanted to go to Scotland. And I'm sorry, I literally study in the UK. There is no better time, especially in the fall. Oh my god, this was such a dream trip. It was so crisp and cozy. Seeing the Highlands this time of year was actually so surreal. But I have to say, one of the things that made it the most meaningful for me was going with one of my closest friends. I've never been a big birthday girl. I always feel like there's too much stress around birthdays, but this trip just felt so perfect because I got to do exactly what I want, relax, spend some alone time, but also spend time with one of my favorite people in the world. It just felt like the perfect time. Traveling with one of your best friends is just so fun and easy, just being able to fall into effortless conversation and silences and make little memories together and be able to talk about this with people in the future is just incredible. I feel like honestly this is going to be like a core memory to look back on and definitely somewhere that I absolutely need to come back. So here's a little look back memory book of my first time in Scotland and my 21st birthday.
Hi guys.
The history. Let me lick the history.
How do you like Edinburgh?
It's incredible. I love it. Oh no, my scarf's flying off. It's so beautiful.
How do you like Edinburgh?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Look at me.
I'm not going home. Not really.
I also love it.
You know, you know.
Here.
Baby Guinness on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Baby Guinness. This is so pretty.
Without people, it looks.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I truly could not have thought up a more perfect 21st birthday if I tried. This day was actually so lovely and perfect and just so magical, and I had the absolute best time. I know I'm literally just saying that this whole time and I will be continuing that this whole time, but I adored Scotland so much and this birthday was just so special and I'm so happy that I had a great end to the day.
Guys, it is currently Wednesday. It's our second day in Edinburgh. I know I did not vlog a lot yesterday, but it was my birthday. I turned 21, and so honestly I was just kind of like vibing, having a good time, going around. We did walk to the castle, went to a bunch of pubs, saw the Scott Monument, but today is like the day in my head. I have it all planned, okay? I'm about to go to like the Dean Village, walk along like, I think it's called like the Leith River Walkway, and then go up to Dean Cemetery because it just looks so stunned. So I'm gonna do that. Waiting for my friend right now. She's taking a shower and whatnot, and I was like, why would I just sit in my hostel? Let me go explore. I brought my Kobo so I can read if need be. I think I've easily found the most magical place in all of Edinburgh. Like, I'm sorry. Victoria Street, Diagon Alley, who? I am a nature girly at heart. I don't know what to say. Oh. Yeah, 100%. This is genuinely insane. I'm walking through this beautiful scenery in Edinburgh, Scotland, listening to Elliott Smith, Jeff Buckley, The Smiths, Mazzy Star, Fleetwood Mac. I don't know what to do with music.
I honestly could not have thought of a more perfect way to spend the day. Just spending a nice chill morning alone, taking in the fact that I'm in a place that I've been wanting to go to for ages and ages was incredible. And walking along I believe it's called the Leith walkway was incredible. It's just so beautiful and magical and fairy tale-esque. I can 100% tell where all the fairy tales come from about Scotland. I know that they mainly originate in the Highlands and that Edinburgh actually wasn't a part of Scotland for the longest time, but I do feel like this area is just so beautiful and gives you a glimpse of what you can expect in the Highlands. I would 100% recommend spending some time just walking along the walkway because there was so much more that I didn't even get to explore, and it is absolutely stunning and so peaceful, and I saw so many dogs. So 100% if you have the time.
Do that again. Talk a bit. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're in Victoria Street right now. Sorry, Diagon Alley. I'm purposefully saying it incorrectly.
What did you do today? This morning?
I actually told them. I said.
Oh, you did?
That we went to like the Dean Cemetery, the walkway along I think it's called the Leith River.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? And how was your day today?
Amazing. I saw an otter today. I hung out with you, obviously, which is perfect.
We had good soup.
We had amazing soup.
Guys, soup from, I think it was called the Dean Cafe. Fire.
Amazing. And we sat like looking at the river and like the houses, and it was beautiful.
It was stunning. Would highly recommend.
And this is like everything is. We are moving here.
No facts.
This is just amazing.
Pick a house. I kind of want the blue with the red, and then perfect, right next to each other. I love it.
Yeah.
The next day, we traveled from Edinburgh to Glasgow, and it was honestly so nice, but very like chill. And so I don't have a lot of clips. But then the day after that, I went on my solo little trek to see the Scottish Highlands. I went with a little group, and it was absolutely the highlight of this trip. As a granola girl, I fear anytime I get to do a nature oriented activity or a action based activity, it is always my favorite part of a trip. So I already knew this going in, but oh my god, did it literally blow it out of proportion. First of all, I thought this whole time I would be like audiobooked in, spending me time, but like in a way that I normally do. But honestly, I was so just locked into the nature. The storytelling of our tour guide was incredible. He also played a lot of Scottish music, which was absolutely stunning and so cool to see. Definitely something that you don't get when you just explore somewhere on your own. I have also always been the kind of person that the second you get me on a moving vehicle, I fall asleep. It does not matter if it is 5 minutes long, I will fall asleep. This tour, I did not sleep a wink. I was literally just stood staring out, gobsmacked, awed, jaw on the floor at the scenery. A lot of the time it was relatively fogged over or raining. Like you couldn't even see necessarily that much, but it was so stunning. And honestly, I feel like that really made it like moody and picturesque. Now, our first stop was Loch Lomond, which actually isn't part of the Highlands yet because we started in Glasgow, so it took us a minute to get up into the Highlands, but it was absolutely stunning. The crisp, cool air with nobody around was so incredible. I fear I've been away from San Diego too long when I am just obsessed with any level of body of water. Oh my god, the lochs in Scotland are insane. They are so beautiful. Seeing the mountains in the distance on all sides, the greenery, the rolling hills, it was incredible, insane, absolutely something just out of heaven for a little granola girly like me. And as we actually hit the real Highlands, seeing Glencoe and Loch Ness, it was insane. Like the scenery just kept getting more and more beautiful and dramatic, gloomy. Like at no point was I ever upset or annoyed at the fact that it was like raining, foggy. I feel like it was just so dramatic and beautiful and picturesque and really just added to the atmospheric feeling. As a girly who loves a good hike and has not been on one since I've been back in Bristol, seeing all the green, lush mountains and stones just rising up out of the earth actually made me feel so free and incredible. There is nothing like just running through a field, running through a forest. Like, I know this sounds so cheesy and annoying and pretentious and granola girly, but I am just obsessed with nature, and it just always makes me feel so small but also so big, like in the best ways. All the different viewpoints along the route were just absolutely stunning. All the little waterfalls and little cliffs and streams, and even seeing people kayak off a waterfall, absolutely insane. Also, clearly as a Harry Potter fan, it was so cool to be able to see from afar the Glenfinnan viaduct, the spot where Hagrid's hut used to be, where they filmed Quidditch scenes and all different things like that. Like, it was so surreal being able to like see a place that such a big part of my childhood was set in. It was incredible. It was actually so beautiful and magical, and I know I keep saying that word, but hey, it's literally a fantasy book. So yes, it did feel magical. And I fear we all know I love photography, I love videography. I mean, I literally have a YouTube that you are currently watching. Honestly, so often when I'm in nature, but specifically this trip, had my camera attached to the hip. The amount of videos I took isn't even close to the amount of photos I took on my camera on my phone. I was constantly had like 10 different things out, making sure that I got all the different shots because I just needed to capture this. And the thing is, a camera will never catch the realities of the beauty of nature. Like, I'm sorry, Mother Nature. Mother Nature wins 100% of the time. On the home stretch, when it was getting a little bit darker, we got into this town called Pitlochry, which is quite a little cute postcardy town. They're famous for whiskey ice cream. And I'm sorry, I'm not a big drinker girly, but if you're telling me that you're famous for something, especially if that something is food, I'm gonna be trying that. And oh my god, was it delicious? I'm sorry. Whiskey is such a good flavor. The soothingness, especially on top of like a creamy ice cream, it really cuts through like the sharpness of alcohol. Oh, it was actually life-changing. 1,000,000% would recommend. Like, so good. And then we popped back on the bus and got a little surprise at the end of our trip. Our tour guide brought us to a place off the path that had a few Highland coos, and oh my god, was it so cool to see them. I don't have a lot of clips just because it was quite dark and I didn't want the flash to irritate them, but we literally got to feed the coos. Oh my god, it was all in all the most perfect trip, from Edinburgh to the Highlands to Glasgow to being with my friends, and I absolutely cannot wait to one day come back. Scotland, you have my heart, and I will be back as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying with me, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye bye!